So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about details and how to rank up in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, my experience in Rainbow Six Siege, I'm a 7-time plat. I have over 2,500 hours in this game. I enjoy this game a lot. I like talking about it. I'm never really talkative on social media about it as much, but I love the complexity of this game. And I just wanted to make a video and details and how to help people rank up. You know, most people might say that the speculation of a plat giving out handouts and what to say or how to play the game is kind of stupid. You know, you guys would probably want to take advice from a champ or from a diamond, but this is just my personal experience in it. You know, the highest people that I played is a 250th champ, and in my opinion, I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything, but rank does not matter as much because it's a different skill set with different seasons and different players. So I just wanted to clarify that. But these are my tips and tricks on how to become a better Rainbow Six Siege player. What I would say to my younger self if I played Rainbow Six Siege, things that I would want to know sooner than later. You know, because when I first started playing, I really liked the game, and I started liking it a lot, and I started putting so much time into videos and how this game works, about angles, about angle perspective, about the littlest details about hearing people reloading in the first shot of a gun. You know, I was really competitive on this game, you know, so I tried to take every single advantage I could, and I think from right now I'm going to take everything that I know and implement it into a video or a series that you guys can watch, and also implement it in your own gameplay. So I hope that helps. And also another thing to note, you know, you guys take it as you want. This is for you guys. I'm not really trying to benefit off of this as much. I'm just trying to get the word around and what I think about the video game and my personal experience and competitive. So I'm going to be making a list 1 through 4 and a couple topics that I think are most underlooked and that are important as a Rainbow Six Siege player and competitive player. Now, when I say that I rank them 1 through 4, the most important to not most important, I don't mean it by most not important. It's just more so that there are other topics that are better than others, but they are still important. So just because they're ranked lower doesn't mean they're not important. They're all very important. It's just there's very specifics, details about one another that is more valuable than others. So here are my 4 topics that are very important that will help you with Rainbow Six Siege. Alright, so with number 1, I have communication. Communication with teammates or strangers. Now, this is one of the most important influence things in this game because communication is the most important in this game than any other game known to mankind. A lot of competitive games like Rust, Tarkov, Overwatch, CSGO, most of them are more communication than the others, but Rainbow is a very, very communication game. It's very communicative. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think kind of sense in what I'm trying to say. Communication is a top-notch thing in this game, and you need to learn how to communicate. So, from a person that's decent, and what I mean by decent is what players would call a person with decent aim, because that's what people think that Rainbow's all about, and it's just aim and shoot, when realistically it's not. And I'll elaborate on why it is later on when I talk about different topics that we're going to go to. But with communication, you need to learn what it means to be a team player. So if I'm holding this angle, right? Okay, I shot a guy in bear. There's a guy in there, I hit him for 25. I think I did. He was lasting bear, dropped off hatch. Okay, I'm switching from master now, I'm holding an angle. Now I'm on right side of the mattress, let you guys know. It's very easy. So, because I told him that, okay, he's aware that there's a guy in bear, okay? And he's watching, he's on rotate, right? So he's scared to peek it. I told him, okay, well, now on master, and I'm watching bear doorway. So now he knows, okay, he's watching that, so I know that I'm okay to not watch my back. I'm okay to go wherever I want. So if I say, okay, I'm leaving master now, and I'm going to drop down hatch. So he knows that I'm going to drop down hatch, and I'm no longer watching that area. So because he knows that, it's going to help him a lot and take advantage of whatever area he's in, because I said that. So, okay, well, he's not here anymore, so I'm going to go over here, or whatever not. It's a very simple thing, but it's very important. Another thing to note, if you guys don't know really the areas of the map, there's a compass right on your screen. So this is a compass on the screen right there. I'll highlight it, and wherever you go, it highlights the area that you're in. So this is bedroom, this is bathroom, this is bedroom hallway, this is, I call it bear room because of this, because of the bear, but it's logistic office. This is construction wall, because this is construction. So there's also this one from trash, so trash wall, you know, construction window, and whatever and so forth, garage, whatever works for you. As long as people understand what you're talking about, that's the most important.
I wanted to pause real quick. What I mean by when people understand it, that's when you do a 5-stack or you're with friends and you guys did a custom game and you guys talk about map callouts and things. That's what I meant by if people understand it.
So it's just, you want to have an understanding of what it means to call out, because little things like that, they make up for the big thing. It's really nice to have, to say that I'm holding this bear room, by the way. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, because you guys were in sight. Okay, I got him. I'm rushing back now. You guys good? So it's just asking questions to make sure everything's alright. Oh, no, we're not good. I think there's an Ash on stairs. Alright, I'll push that. So it's just about communicating. That's most important. Alright, my second topic, it's going to be number 2. It's going to be droning. Being aware of where everyone is, or at least guessing out of reasoning. So, if I'm droning, right? Okay, let's say this is blocked off. Okay, this doesn't. I'm droning out of here. So if I drone this area, and I drone up there.
Okay, I wanted to give another little explanation because it might be kind of difficult to understand because I didn't mention it. I want you to picture that those 3 doors are the only doors in the whole map. So from left to straight to right, these are the only doors in the whole game, in the whole map. So I just want you to picture that and then realize what I'm saying.
Right? The only 2 spots that I have to guess is in there or behind this wall. So if I have to hold an angle on here just to look around and see he's not there, he's not there. So if I have to look over here, he's not there. So if he's not there, I'm going to use my reasonability to assume that, okay, well, he's not there, so he has to be in here. And out of the logic that you guys use in game senses, you guys will be able to understand what that means. So if I drone out the whole map, right, and let's say I drone out sight, right, this is sight. Okay, so I drone out sight, they're not here, they're not here, well, you definitely know that they're not in there, so where could they be? They're either on catwalk, they're flanking you from behind, or they're coming from you from construction. So it's 1 out of the 3 that they're gonna do. You know that because you droned out the area. So if sight's clear, you're gonna want to take advantage of it, and you're gonna want to try to use logic, sense, out of what you think, out of the gameplay, out of where they were last seen. So it's pretty much everything quick. You have to think quick. You have to be on it. You have to be on the spot. So if you're on it, you'll be able to use your senses and try to assume in what kind of style they play. Are they aggressive? Are they passive? Are they slow? Are they fast? Are they running? Are they crouching? So it's a little bit of everything.
Alright, so on that Ash play, I want you to get a feeling for what happened. The Ash rushed it instantly towards bridge, and she was top fragging. So when I saw this and when you see this, I was recognizing that she was playing really aggressive. So look at the next play that I did.
5 seconds and counting.
Do you know where connector's at or no? It's like bridge.
Connector? Yeah.
Securing the floor. Are
Ash is
secure.
gonna rush it.
Op 4
I want you
left.
to come all the way down by the counter and stick to the right side and just hold it in there. Aim one to the left.
Good kill.
So the thing is, sadly, we lost the match, but we turned the outcome differently from coming back 3 times and pulling in overtime because we started reading them more properly. Now, we were duo queuing, let alone 5 stacking, but the point is, what I'm trying to make is, if you're consistent with knowing how the players play, the game can change at any time.
Now, understanding the fundamentals of what it means to drone. Now, droning is very important because, 1, it gives you an idea of where everybody's at. 2, it doesn't really cost you anything but your time. And it gives a primary other focus for the defenders to not really be aware about you or anybody else but the drone. So it kind of distracts them. Throw my drone of where I'm going. So where I would throw my drone at, just because it's common sense. It's very common sense, but this is for advice for newcomers and beginners somewhat. So when I throw my drone, I'm gonna want to look everywhere I can to assume a person would be behind me. Just so I know I'm clear. So I'm clear on catwalk, I'm clear on garage. There's also drone holes that you guys can take advantage of. Check every single corner when you guys drone out. Because there's times when people drone out and it's just jitter, whatever. And they don't check every single corner. Because sometimes when you guys, let's say that the objective is cash, sometimes people say they drone construction, but there's a Ella with a shotgun right here sitting down, you know? So, you guys need to make sure to drone. And I'll elaborate on what it means to drone more. So, when it means to drone, it's very important that you guys do, so you guys understand of where everybody's at. Like I said, and using probability as a guess. So when you guys drone, it applies pressure on the defenders. Now, if you see a teammate who's being recorded, or who's being videoed, and who's not being very smart, like for instance, the Ash just rushing in sight with bomb, you know, you should take advantage of that.
So for instance, if you know a teammate specifically that's just rushing through the hallways or just rushing in sight, there's a way to play by that and let them lead the way. So if you have a 2-on-1 situation where you have to play by somebody that's playing either super slow or super fast, there's going to be that frame or that second where the enemy guy on a 1-on-1, thinking it's a 1-on-1, is going to be on the other guy. So also depending on the rank and the person who's killing the guy that's going really slow or really fast, that's where you're going to come in to get the refrag that's going really slow or really fast. So when you see people who play like that, you kind of want to take advantage of the human drone, basically, I guess you want to call them. If they're going really fast or really slow and not really know what they're doing, that's how you'll get more picks, and that's how you'll get more better games out of it. And trying to somehow boost your teammates just by changing your game style a little bit.
Try to drone forward them. Now, even if they're playing stupid, you could play by that and try to help them out. And you're not only helping out yourself, but you're also helping people around you with that. So if you have to be the guy that drones for 40 seconds or 30 seconds just to help to get a frag, then I think you should do it because it'll help you rank up. If you're solo queuing or you're duo queuing, you know, it helps the drone out a lot. It's very necessary. It's very important. It's a thing that people lack. It's very underlooked. It's not looked at enough when you guys drone. And it's very important that you guys drone correctly, because if you guys don't, it'll cost you games. It really does. You guys don't really pay attention at that. And sometimes I don't either. You all make mistakes, but if you really want to get in competitively, it's very important. Have an advanced setting on your settings. That should be the next topic that we talk about. So, sensitivity, that's what we're going to be talking about. Now, sensitivity is very important. I used to go against a lot of mouse and keyboard players, so I play on high sense. Now, when you guys, since the new season is out and it's able to be cross-platform with PC and console, you guys should find whatever is comfortable for you. Now, I'm not saying to change your sensitivity to really high just because of mouse and keyboard players, but I am saying to get used to your sensitivity and experiment. You guys need to experiment. For a long time, I was stuck on the same sensitivity and I was happy with it. But I wanted to experiment, and I had to because of mouse and keyboard players, because of how fast they were.
I also wanted to edit this. After raising my sense a couple times, I became a better player because of raising my sensitivity. That was just my personal experience. It's not because I had better one-on-ones and 2v2s against PC players because I had a higher sense, but it was the fact that I was more comfortable and more consistent with higher sensitivity as a self-preference. So you guys need to find what's best for you. But that was just my information.
All preference, but in whatever you guys like. Out of the whole 6 years or 7 years me playing this game, I only changed my sense permanently 4 to 3 times. 4 to 3 times is a lot to change your sense permanently. It is, in my opinion. I think it is. It's hard to get used to a certain sense, a specific amount of changing. 4 to 3 times is a lot. It's very different from slow to fast to slow again. So it also depends on what kind of joysticks you guys have. You guys might not think that's not big of a difference or what kind of controller, but it is. I used to have big joysticks and now I have small ones, so it's a very big difference in precision and accuracy and leaning. So, that type of stuff, it's very underlooked at a lower tier grade, but it's very good to know. So that's why I'm also sharing it with you guys. So you guys need to be comfortable with your sensitivity. If you don't feel comfortable, I would say go to the firing range and just practice. I wouldn't say practice with shooting the dummies left to right, because that's not really a realistic standard Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. It's not even for sense points. You're just looking left and right. In real senses, in real motion, in real situations, this is the stuff that you guys want to do. You guys want to play this game mode. It's the most best practice game mode that you guys can have, because it's not really about aim, but it's about map correlation. It's about map knowledge, being coordinated with your senses, your game IQ, and what you know how to do and not know how to do. Like for me, I'm stubborn with joning. I know how to do it, it's just I don't execute it. So if you guys try to find your flaws and try to fix it, your recoil pattern, your operator adjustability, it's whatever you guys think it is, try to fix it. We'll be talking about operator adjustability and what it means to be an operator in the next topic right now. At number 4, I have using utility. What does it mean to use utility? In simple terms, I'm saying that you're not just a guy with a gun, you're a guy with a reason. You're a guy with an operator. You're a guy with utility. You're not a guy just with a gun to shoot. You have a reason to play an operator, and you have to do what you're supposed to do if you want to win. Now, I'm saying that most people just frag out like the gun they have and they shoot and do whatever. But logistically, if you want to win, take advantage of what your operator does best. For instance, I'm Sledge. I have to take advantage of soft walls and making situations more comfortable for me, and sometimes create a disadvantage for the defenders. That's what basically Sledge is. Now, at a complex scenario, I need to be able to understand what I could do to benefit the team. Now, let's say they're on the bottom, right? My objective as a Sledge, since they bring breach charges, is the whole idea. This now, my team can see the bottom floor of the objective, and I could just shoot whoever's there. The whole idea about Sledge, but the thing is, most people don't do that in ranked because it's very underlooked. So, with nades, it's a very easy thing to take advantage of. You throw a nade, you have to shoot, you have to get the defender freaked out. There's all kinds of different operators like that. And I'll give you guys a specific scenario of what it means to use your operators correctly. So let's say we have a Thatcher and Thermite, Callie and Gridlock, right? So Thermite, Thatcher throws this, Thermite puts this thing down, alright, wall is broken. Alright. Now let's say we have a Callie, right? We have a Thermite watching this, right? You want to make sure you put your Claymore out there because it's rushing for, what's it called? You're watching for the rush out. You also have this rush out over here, but you're not so worried about it because you can look. So, this is the angle that Thermite would hold, try to get a plant down, try to get a frag or two, or whatever it is, right? If you have a Callie back there, right, that's your whole idea, Callie. That's who you are. And in some terms, you don't even need a Thatcher when you have a Callie, because you're the wall denial. That's who you are. So, if Callie's not there, and Callie's on the other side of the wall,
that means that you're not getting your full usage as an operator on a specific map. So the thing is, with an operator like Callie in that specific site on that map, Callie's really good because it's a specific scenario with a specific spot and a specific play. So if you have everything lined up for that as a Callie and you don't really know where to go, that's where it comes in, where you should know in the first place of why you went Callie. So if you don't know the usage of your operator or the usage of the map, what correlates as operators and what's good for the map and what's bad for the map, then as a competitive player, you need to learn that. And that's what I've learned for every single map. So that's what I was trying to show you guys.
It's annoying when you play in high ranks or low ranks even too. So you need to understand what your objective is as an operator and not just as a gunman. These are my takes on my 4 topics. You know, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, I'd be happy to elaborate on even more things, because again, I have a lot of hours and I could talk about this game for a lot of time. And if you guys like my advice, I'd really appreciate if you guys showed me you did, you know. Even if it's one person or if it's 100,000 people, you know, whatever it is, I'd be happy to show you, singular, or you guys, as many, what I think about the game and how to be better at it at the peak, or just little details that you guys could do to be better. Now, I'm going to elaborate one more time on the certain topics that we did. Now, communication, very important. It is. You need to have teammates. You need to have communication with people. It's very important that you guys have a 5-stack as well. It's very important you guys have players that you know, that know the map, that you guys know you can handle with. You know, there's been multiple instances where people lose and they get really mad, and you know, they don't talk to you for the whole time, or they just never talk to you. You know, I've been through that. I've never done that. I've seen it happen. It does. So, you know, when that happens, don't be shocked. You know, people are like that, man. And they're worse than the people who do that too. So that's just the truth. But communication is very important. You guys need to communicate. It's one of the best things in this game. The most favorable thing to have, the best of. Number 2, I have droning. So droning is very important. You guys need to learn how to drone. It's a very big fundamental in this game. It's very underlooked if you guys want to play at a competitive level. It's a big benefit in this game. Very big benefit. Best benefit that you guys can have is just to add a little bit of detail, a little bit more effort than usually. Just to drone, make a big difference. You guys will notice it completely. Number 3, sensitivity. Sensitivity is a big thing. You guys just need to learn whatever's comfortable for you and you only. Don't go by somebody else's senses or what the best champion sensitivity is. It's not gonna turn you into a champ. You know, you turn yourself into a champ, not some sensitivity. So don't think by copying some guy's sense is gonna make you really good, because realistically it's not. Everything is a self-preference. It's all you. There's no conventional way to play the game, and sense-wise, you guys make your own sensitivity and whatever you're comfortable with. Like, I'll show you guys my sense. I think it's a comfortable sense for me, but it's a little bit fast. So I play on 54, 67, 7, 7, and then my control ADS is 62. If you guys want a more in-depth controls and detailed video about specific stuff, let me know. And the last topic we just talked about was utility. So again, utility. You want to make sure you use your utility. You want to make sure what you are as an operator, what your objective is as a teammate, what you want to do to benefit other players around you, how to take advantage of that. And again, if you guys want me to elaborate more on what that means, how to do it more consistently, how to execute it more properly, what to do, what not to do, again, let me know by commenting and letting me know. But I really appreciate it. If you guys really do enjoy this video, it would mean a lot. If you guys really do enjoy my tips and tricks, again, I'm always glad to help whoever it is. You know, bronze, silver, copper, diamond, champ, plat, whoever it is, you have my most thanks for watching the video, and also taking my tips. I hope it helps you guys, and in the future, maybe we'll get more. But in the meantime, I guess this is it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. important to not most important. I don't mean it by most not important, important, not important. Very important, or topics that are very important. One of the most important, but it's very important. It's most important. That's most important. It's very important. It's very important that you. It's very important. Very important that patience. Very important.